y'all. So we all know that dashing can be exhausting, but with the right products, it does not have to be. Today, I'm sharing your must-have products that make your life more easier and comfortable. Trust me, you won't want to dash without these products. But before we get into that, hey y'all, I'm James Eddie. You can just call me Jamie. Over here, I do lifestyle and travel content. And if that's your cup of tea, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and join the community. And for my returning subbies, what's up, my babies? What's up? Now, let's get into today's video. I believe we're on vlogtober day 15. So we halfway through the month. We're making it on through. So I'm here to share some must-have products to make your dashing more easier and comfortable for you. And we're going to start off with comfortable clothing. Comfortable clothing. I'm going to say that again. So, depending on the weather, making sure that you have comfortable clothing on, whether it be a nice, comfortable shirt, some jeans or stretch pants, making sure that you're comfortable so that it can make your dash or Ubering more easier. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the weather, like I said, making sure that you have a jacket, making sure that you have comfortable shoes. Currently, I alternate between my Reeboks and my Skechers, and these things that you could pick up from any shoe store or order them offline depending on your preference. Just make sure that you're wearing comfortable clothing, jacket, or shoes to make your gig work day easier for you, because you don't want to have on the improper shoes and you're uncomfortable doing that dash. That means you're going to have to stop doing that and go change your shoes, making sure that you have on the proper shoes. Now, I know everybody can't afford the proper shoes. Get what I'm saying? But find some shoes to get you through for the time being, if possible, if you even got to go to Goodwill or order something affordable offline. Just make sure you find the proper clothing and shoes that'll get you through your day. You get what I'm saying? Moving on to car accessories. And when I say car accessories, I like to carry with me it's not a Stanley Cup, but it's almost like a Stanley Cup. I like to make sure I have this full up with water, but I also make sure that I have a extra water to refill in this so that I don't have to keep on stopping and purchasing water, because staying hydrated is a big part of the day. And I can tell you with this Atlanta weather, this weather is flip-floppy. Just this morning, it was 46 degrees. Now it's 73 degrees, and I'm sitting in the car. I had to turn the car on because of the simple fact that it's hot. So this weather is very bipolar. So make sure that you are staying hydrated throughout the day. Not drinking a bunch of juice, not drinking a bunch of soda, because that's going to dehydrate you. You want to be hydrated. Making sure you drink water. Another car accessory that I like to have with me is making sure I have a portable charger. And because when you're using these gig apps, your phone start to die fast. Whether it be, I don't know what it is with these gig apps, but it will drain your battery on your phone. So I like to make sure that I have a car charger in the car that I'm driving, but I also like to make sure that I have a portable charger with me. And this is the portable charger that I use, making sure that this is charged up, because of the simple fact that I don't have the car charger on me at the time and my phone starts dying. I can pop that in during the dash. And I also like to make sure that is charged up at all times, because you never know what can happen. I also like to make sure I have my Apple Watch with me, so that if something magically happens with my phone, I got my Apple Watch, this to be able to let me know if I got a message coming through from the app through my phone, and I can tell the time as well. So I like to make sure that I have my Apple Watch with me. Another car accessory that I like to make sure I have with me is a holder to hold my phone. And this is just a regular phone holder that I got from, I believe I got it from Five Below. But it doesn't matter where you get the phone holder from. You can get it from Five Below. You can get one from Dollar General. You can order one offline, because I don't want to have to sit there and worry about holding my phone or looking down for my phone. I just make sure I have that, put that phone holder in that holder so I can see where I need to go at to pick up the customer's order and where I need to drop the order up to pick up the customer, drop off the order. You get what I'm saying? Now, depending on if you're creating content or not, I also like to make sure I have a holder for my camera, because I create content. So I want to be able to put my camera on top of that holder and not be able to have to hold my camera while I'm driving trying to create that content. So the holder, I'll make sure I show y'all the holder that holds my camera that I have in the car in the video. But I just got this holder off of Amazon, so you can purchase any type of holder if you create content from Amazon. Another thing that I like to have with me when I'm creating DoorDash content, when I take my camera off the holder, I also make sure I have a tripod with me so that I can create content when I'm going inside of the stores, or even if I'm going to pick up an order, or if I'm going to drop off an order. I like to make sure I have a phone holder with me to make my dash easier as well. Another thing I like to have with me, if you're into creating content, depending on the time of day that you're creating the content, I like to make sure I have a portable light. Whether I can use this for my phone, or if I have my camera on top of my tripod, then I can just turn that light on to see. But also, I like to have this portable light because sometimes when you're dropping the order off to the customer, a house especially, they don't have their light on. So this is a good light I like to have with me just in case I don't use my phone, and I can shine that light to be able to see to walk up to that customer's door. So that's another product that I like to have with me when I'm dashing. I can say any type of tech gadgets that you need to have with you to make your drive or your content creation go smoothly, they are great to have when you're doing any type of gig work. So if you can, if it's within your budget, try to invest in these things to help you when you're dashing or creating content. Now let's move on to snacks. Snacks I like to have. I already sometimes like to have my snacks of the way. So this is one of the snacks I like to carry with me. This little snacks, or some Reese's, or some type of chips. I like to have my snacks because I don't want to have to be able to stop when I start to get hungry. Stop and go to the store and pick up some type of snack. I already like to have my snack with me, because what you fail to realize is that stuff starting to get a little bit expensive. So I like to already have my snacks out of the way. I don't have to worry about stopping to pick up certain things. I just like to already have my snacks, my water, if I want to have a juice, or if I decide that I want to have a ginger ale or any type of soda, which I don't drink soda like that on the often, but I like to make sure I already have them things so I won't have to stop and that interrupt my dash. I just like to already have them things. I rarely stop when it comes to a dash unless I decide to get hungry and want to get some food and I don't want to eat what I already have. Another thing I like to make sure I have is something to my little chapsticks or whatever I'm gonna put on my lips. I like to make sure my lips is hydrated and not dry, because like I say, this weather is kind of bipolar. So you want to make sure that your lips is hydrated, because your lips out here can get chapped fast because you're just ripping and running. You're ripping and running. Like I say, this weather is floppy. It's starting to get cold and my lips get dry fast. So I like to make sure that I have the products that I like to use, my Laneige and my topicals that I like to use. I like to make sure I have my products on my lips. And then another thing, like I said, make sure COVID season, flu season, all right? Make sure you have some type of hand sanitizer in your car. Make sure that, because that's how you get sick fast, because of transmission, because you're going in and out, touching doors to get inside these restaurants. Make sure, whether it be a hand sanitizer you pick up from Bath and Body Works or Dollar General or Walmart, Target, make sure you got some type of hand sanitizer for you. Say, you going in and out of these restaurants, these stores, you even stopping to put gas in your car. Make sure you have some type of hand sanitizer on you. Because you don't know, people is nasty today, and you don't know what's on their hands and stuff. When I say people nasty, people is nasty. So make sure you have some type of hand sanitizer. So after you open any type of door, touch any type of gas pump, grab that hand sanitizer and wash your hands. And then in between, when you get time, then you go, because this will hold you for the time being, then you can go and wash your hand with soap and water. But make sure that you have some type of hand sanitizer for your hand. Also, now we're going to move on to weather appropriate gear, and that could probably fall up under making sure you have the proper comfy clothes and the footwear, but make sure you have weather appropriate gear. And when I mean that, say out here in Atlanta right now, this weather is bipolar, making sure you have your jacket, or making sure you have your gloves, or making sure you have your earmuffs. Just make sure that you have the weather appropriate gear so that you won't have to be worrying about getting sick or sitting up in nobody's doctor's office. Making sure that you're dressed appropriately for the changes of this weather. Because we don't want to get sick at a time like this, especially if you got bills to pay. So just make sure you have the weather appropriate gear. I just know for me, having the proper gadgets, whether it be the footwear, comfortable clothing, my snacks, it takes a lot of weight off my shoulder, because that's less money that I have to spend when it comes to going out here delivering a customer's dash. It's more convenient for me because I don't have to worry about stopping to pick nothing up or getting nothing to eat. I'm comfortable, so it makes the dash go smoothly. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Just make sure you're comfortable. Make sure that you got the proper gear, tech items that you need to have. Make sure that you're hydrated. You have your snacks. Please stay hydrated. And make sure that you got the proper, appropriate weather attire. Just make sure you have those things before you start your Dash or Uber work. And if you are a new Dasher, or if you're new to this, just do your research. You don't necessarily have to listen to me. Just do your research when it comes to things you may need, or things that's more appropriate for you when you're starting dashing. Just all I can say is research, research, research. When you research, then things can go more smoothly and easier from you. Because I know from personal experience, it has not been easy. But with me having these products and things, it makes my time go smoothly. Making sure that gas tank is full up. You got to think about things like that to make your dash or whatever you decide to do go smoothly. That takes a weight off your shoulder. That's less money you got to spend. That's less things you got to buy. Just from personal experience I'm giving you. But that's the end of this video, and I just want y'all to leave in the comments some must-have products, comfortable products that you have to have when you are doing your gig work. Leave in the comments with that, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join the community. And I will catch y'all on Vlogtober Day 16. Bye.